What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. And I say welcome back, but I'm not really sure where I'm posting this just yet. This could be on the main channel. This could be on a different channel. This could be the very first upload on an entirely new channel. But regardless of where it's posted, I am still Lotus at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You see it right there. You can go ahead, follow me wherever, whatever. But I'm making this video because your boy got a new pickup in the mail, and I made that video where I did an unboxing of the Armand Manier Jordan 3, the Diffuse Blues. And I kind of just want to make more videos of whenever I get sneaker pickups in the mail and everything like that, because as y'all are well aware, well, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I guess again, it depends on where this is getting posted. But for those of y'all who know me, you know I got a lot of shoes, and it's an addiction. It's a hobby where I just can't stop collecting. I'm constantly buying more, and well, we got a brand new one in the mail. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Today, we got an unboxing to get to, so let's just go ahead and get to it. Now, fortunately, this box has one of them little pull tabs on it where I can just straight like that, and we can hop right into it. So I say that, but it does look like it's actually still glued down as well, so I'm gonna have to use just a little bit of elbow grease. Go ahead, get on in there. But like I said, y'all already know what this is, and oh, this came packaged even nicer than I already thought it was going to. So let's just go ahead and slide that bad boy out of there and just toss that to the side. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have another Air Jordan 3, funnily enough. And it's not like Jordan 3s are like my favorite silhouette. I love them a lot, don't get me wrong. They're definitely a top 5, maybe even top 3 silhouette for your boy. It's just pure coincidence that they released a couple of 3s in a decent amount of time back to back to where I had to go ahead and pick them up. But we do have the Seoul 2.0 Air Jordan 3 here, and as you can see, they came nicely wrapped in some white tissue paper, taped up. Almost looks so nice I don't even want to rip it open, but we are in fact gonna go ahead and do that. So let me just, you feel me? And yeah, buddy, I love the box on these, by the way. You already see the clouds in there, right? You see the clouds. I love clouds. So let's just go ahead and just slip the, you know what I'm saying, that you dig right off there. And here we have the box for the Seoul 2.0. Oh, got a nice little texture on there. The Seoul 2.0 Air Jordan 3. So as you can see, boom, red Jumpman on the box lid, a nice blue lid with these white clouds on it, glossy on the Jumpman as well. And then the rest of the box is actually this gray with elephant print on it, and the elephant print is actually textured. It's not like your typical Jordan 3 box, like a black cement Jordan 3, for example, right, where it comes in, you know, the black box, red Jumpman, and it's got the elephant print. But this one's actually like, it's texturized, like you could feel the elephant print on it. So that's a nice little touch. But boom, let me go ahead and give you guys a look. You can see there we have Air Jordan 3 Retro OG SP, white, black, Sport Royal, in that nice size 11, which is your boy's personal size. So let's go ahead and slip that top off. And then inside, again, they knocked it out of the park on this one with the presentation and with the packaging, because inside you get this this very dope tissue paper that also comes with a nice little ribbon wrapped around it. It's so nice, in fact, I almost don't even want to untie it, but we're gonna go ahead and do that, because how else can I do the unboxing if I don't do that? Now, this is basically, I wouldn't call it a re-release, I guess a reimagining, which is basically what Jordan Brand has been doing with a lot of their shoes, right? A reimagining of the original Seoul Jordan 3 that they released. I don't even remember exactly what year. I probably have it on screen as well with a picture for you guys, the originals. And I'm not sure which one I like more, but I definitely was not able to get my hands on the original pair. I don't even think the original pair released here in the US. I think they actually only released overseas, maybe in Korea. They were very limited, they're very rare, and I might have only seen a pair in person one time ever. But these ones were much more accessible, and I thought they're pretty dope, so I had to go ahead and get my hands on them. But inside, you can see we got this dope tissue paper. Now, I believe these are to commemorate when the Olympics were held in Korea. I want to say in 1988, which is the year the Jordan 3 originally released. But the Jordan 3, I don't know if it was actually out yet by the time those Olympics were happening, and then also Jordan wasn't in those Olympics, so it's a little bit weird, but I ain't mad at it. But as you can see, we untied the ribbon. Go ahead, bam. And I think these also come, yeah, wrapped up individually as well. So I don't know what it is with Jordan Brand where they suddenly started upping the presentation and the packaging on a lot of their recent releases. Maybe it's because they're constantly increasing the prices and they're not necessarily increasing the quality with a lot of these shoes. So maybe it's because they want it to feel a little bit more premium, without doing anything too expensive. Them throwing in a little bit of extra paper might make it feel like it's worth the extra $5 to $10. But the shoes do come individually wrapped. So let's go ahead and get the left shoe out for you. They went a little crazy with the paper. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not mad at it. I mean, these shoes are very expensive these days. So, you know, if they want to make it feel like you're getting more of a premium product, I'm here for that. But you could do that by just increasing the quality of the shoe. But bam, there you have it. Left shoe for the Seoul, Korea Jordan 3. As you can see, got your orange Nike Air hang tag, just like the OGs back in the day. And yeah, these are nice. These are real nice. Listen, man, if you know, you know. I ain't gotta explain myself to too many of y'all. I know that's a little weird to some of you, but just that new shoe smell, boy, this ain't nothing quite like it. It just ain't nothing quite like it. But yeah, it's my first time getting to see these in person. I know that this shoe was kind of slept on by a lot of people, and a lot of people do prefer the originals. And honestly, I might prefer the original myself. I don't really know, but those are a lot harder to get a hold of than these are. So I will gladly take these as a consolation. But here, get you guys a good, nice little look at that. Might even have to turn the lights down because I can see it's mad bright in here. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out a good lighting setup to where I can like accurately like show you guys shoes without having to play with the lighting and stuff. Here you can see we have that aged midsole here. They say it's like a slight yellow. I think on the description on the sneakers app. But this is definitely a lot more yellow than you would see with other stuff. Also, you know, I got stuff playing on my monitors and whatnot. Let me go ahead and boom, turn those down so the lighting's a little bit more consistent. But as you can see, let's start from the bottom. So on the bottom, we got that cement gray outsole, Sport Royal, that same like aged yellow, cream, sail, off-white, whatever you want to call it. Then your red hit with the Nike. Then moving on up the shoe, you can see you got the white rubber toe cap. Then here we have the midsole with that, again, eggshell, off-white, sail, light yellow, whatever you want to call it, color. Obviously on the OGs, this was white. And then you have the elephant print, which is like a much longer, like hairier suede than what you typically see on a Jordan 3. And the elephant print isn't as bold or stand out as much. It is like, I don't know if you want to say this is embossed, but it is embossed in the suede. And it's not black. It's kind of like, well, I don't know. You can kind of see it for yourself. Do I want to say it's like a brown, or, you know what I mean? I think it looks pretty good. It feels pretty nice. I think it looks even nicer in person than it does in pictures and on camera. And then of course, all over the shoe, you have this white leather that is tumbled and also kind of has, obviously not nearly as much, and it's kind of hard to even see it on camera, but it also has a little bit of an aged effect to it. And you can kind of see like the edges of the leather, how it has like that aged look to it. I know some people are like really over the whole like aged gimmick and the reimagining thing that Jordan Brand's been doing with a lot of their shoes, but honestly, I kind of like it. Now, I haven't picked up every single reimagine that they've done, but I do have the reimagined Chicago's. I have the new black cement 3s, which ain't really a reimagine. It's kind of just more closer to the OG. I wasn't a big fan of the reimagined UNC ones that they dropped, and I didn't get the leatherbred 4s. Actually, do I have any other reimagines other than these in the Chicago's? I don't think I actually picked up any other ones. Did I? Nah, that's cap. I got the metallic 5s. I do got the reimagined metallic 5s in the closet. I actually got 2 pairs of those, although I did let 1 pair go because I doubled up on them just out of chance, and I didn't really need both pairs. I just wanted one for the personal, and so I ended up selling the other pair, but my pair is still brand new in the closet. But yeah, getting back to the shoe, again, you got that orange Nike Air hang tag. And then if you look here on the eyelets, you can see you got some of that Sport Royal on the inside. And then if we go ahead and flip this up, you can see that again. On the higher eyelets, you've got again that aged sail off-white color. Moving on, you see perforated leather on the tongue. Then on the eye stay up here, and then on the other side, pretty much all the same thing. Black Nike Air on the back. I'm a big fan of the Nike Air branding. You know what I'm saying? That does a lot for me on a pair of Jordan 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. So you know, every time they throw that on the back, just look good. I love this, like this angle of the shoe, by the way. Just, I don't know, there's something about the way the colors and everything. It's just fuego to me personally. I know not everybody's really feeling it like that, but there's something about me that I really don't care. And I feel like it's going to kind of get corny if I start mentioning this in every video, right? But these ain't really like reselling for a whole lot, but that don't matter to me. Like the value of a shoe ain't what make it hot. You know what I'm saying? It's how does it look? That's what makes it hot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to look good on my foot regardless once I put them on. You feel me? But anyway, going back to the shoe, you see here on the tongue, this is kind of what pulls the whole thing all together. You can see we've got the South Korean flag on the tongue of the left shoe, which is really dope. And what I also didn't know about this shoe until I got it in hand is that the ankle right here, right, this blue, I thought this was a suede. It's actually like a nylon. And I don't really know how well I can get that to show up on camera, but it's actually like a nylon. And then the inside, this red is like a velvet, which this is probably gonna be super comfortable on foot. I'm not gonna lie, it's like super soft, really nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that on a Jordan 3 before. It's usually just like a I need like usually just like a fabric. Like I don't even really know what the material is that they're normally done. I've seen like suede before, I've seen leather before, but I've never seen like this velvet material before. So it's pretty nice. This is pretty nice. I will go ahead and grab the other shoe as well because it is slightly different from this. It's mostly the same, but there are some slight differences with the color and the positioning of them colors. So let's go ahead and unwrap that for you guys real quick. So 7 years and 100 feet of wrapping paper later, we have the right shoe, which as you guys can see is mostly the same. It's mostly the same, but there are a few slight differences. The first one you'll notice is that here on the tongue, as opposed to the Korean flag, you just have the Jumpman in black. But one difference that you will notice that you mostly won't be able to tell when the shoe is on feet when somebody's rocking them, but if you go ahead and look at the bottom, you can see that the colors actually swapped here at the forefoot and where that Nike hit is. So on the other shoe it was, you know, blue with a red Nike, and then on the right shoe it's actually the blue Nike with the red here, which looks like a pair of like white cements or black cements or whatever. But yeah, these shoes are really, really nice, man. Like I said, a lot of people kind of slept on these. They did sell out, so it's not like they're just sitting around in stores, or at least not anywhere local to me. But the resale value on them ain't really anything crazy. But if you ask me, if I were a betting man, I would say that this is a shoe that's probably going to increase in value over time, and it probably will go up to $300-400 at some point. Might not be this year, might not be next year, but eventually I think that this is a shoe that will probably be worth something. And speaking of things increasing in value, have y'all seen the prices on them reimagined metallic 5s, by the way? I know I just mentioned those a moment ago. Them things they going up so much so that I'm like, damn, maybe I should have held on to my second pair a little bit longer, but it is what it is. I ain't really tripping on it. I don't really buy shoes these days to resell. Like here or there, I might pick up a shoe, you know what I'm saying, and then let it go or trade it for something or whatever. But to me, it's more so, these days, I'm more so concerned about getting a pair for the personal, if it's something that I really like. If it's a shoe that I don't really like, but I know it's gonna be worth something, I will go for it, but just because I want to put that towards something I do like. So like if a shoe is probably gonna be selling for $400 or $500, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try my hand at getting them, because even though I don't like those or want those, I could flip those to go get something else I want or trade it. Especially, you know, you got consignment shops everywhere these days, and everybody got a resale shop, and I got a homie who got his own shop, so I might take him in there and see what we can work out, because he, you know, probably gonna find something in there that I want that he got, and he gonna want the, you know, the hotness, so he can sell it. You know what I mean? So yeah, be like that. But these are dope. Another detail that I didn't mention is actually behind the tongue on the shoe. I'm actually not sure what this character means in Korean. I don't read or write Korean at all, or speak it obviously either. So I'm actually not sure what this means. I want to look up real quick and see if I can find out what it says behind the tongue. Is it actually the same symbol behind both tongues? Let me go ahead and see real quick. Is it the same symbol, or does it say something different? No, it actually is something different. So this might be two different words. This could be two different, I don't really know. I actually don't know. I'm gonna do a quick Google search, and maybe I can Google Translate on my phone, and maybe Google can tell me what that actually says. Let's give it a shot. So let's just go ahead and use the camera on Google Translate. Okay, so on the left tongue, it says dream. And then on the right tongue, it actually says affection. That's just according to Google Translate. Now that could be wrong. You know, it is Google Translate at the end of the day, so take it with a grain of salt. But according to what Google Translate, we're gonna hit it again. Yeah, affection. So, you know, I think these are really dope, man. Also, I forgot to mention, but here on the sock liner, let me go ahead and pull that out a little bit. You have a white sock liner with your black Nike Air, and it just looks pretty crisp. Just looks real crisp. I really like the look of that. So I don't really know when I'll be pulling this sneaker out. Your boy got a lot of shoes to get to that I still haven't worn, but this is just another one to the collection that I personally am a big fan of. And seeing them in hand, I'm glad that I copped them for sure, because I think these are super, super dope. And I do think that it is a shoe that will probably go up in value as opposed to down, especially with time. I like Seoul. I like Off-White. I like the age look, the reimagined stuff that they've been doing. So I ain't mad at these at all. I know some people are. I will say though, there's something about the crispness of the white of the OG pair that I do really like. So I can't say with confidence that I like these more. I can't say with confidence I like the other pair more. Maybe about the same. I think they both have like their own things about them. I kind of want to lean toward the older pair, but I take these any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at these at all. Like I said, gladly adding these to the collection. So very happy to have these. And there's something about like that back perspective, that back view, you know what I'm saying? The back shots, you feel me, that your boy is a big fan of it. And obviously the tongue as well with the flag just really sets it off. But I just think that's like such a good look right there. If I could just get that to focus again. Yeah, also I noticed that kind of weird, is there something on this one? If you look again at the back tabs, right, kind of similar to the Armand Meunier Jordan 3s, the right shoe here, well, I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying, yeah, the right shoe, it has a little like a protector behind the back tab, but the other shoe doesn't. So is there something written back here or anything like that I don't know about? Let me just go ahead and slip that out. Nah, there's nothing back there, so that's weird. I wonder if both shoes were supposed to have that, or what the deal with that is. But and I wouldn't assume that there's anything on this one, right? Yeah, no, I didn't think there was anything back there, but that's kind of weird. Maybe they were both supposed to have that, and for whatever reason this shoe just didn't have it. Not the end of the world, doesn't really make any difference to me. But there you have it, man. The Seoul 2.0, the Korea Jordan 3. Very happy to add these to the collection. But what are y'all thinking, man? Did you pick these up? Did you sleep on them? Are you feeling them? Are they worth the price? Are people tripping? Do you not really rock with the age look? Do you prefer the originals? Let me know in the comments down below, man. And if this is uploaded on a brand new channel, well, hey, welcome to the channel. And if this is still just on the old LotusAsakura, which y'all know me as, then, you know, enjoy the lifestyle content, man. But another one to the collection, and yes, before you ask, well, you probably already asked if you're this far into the video. Yes, I picked them up. Yes, I'll be making a video on those too. They on the way. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all this content I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, let's get happy to swing the bat. Later.